This is Cable 18, the Cherry Hill Public Schools television station.
Good evening and welcome to the West Report. I'm Nicole Banks.
And I'm Melissa Bernstein. On Monday, West Athletes Against Drug Club held its first meeting. The club was started by health teacher Mr. Murray, and all interested students were invited to attend. Guest speaker Mr. Gene Hart, play-by-play announcer for the Philadelphia Flyers, discussed with students the effects of drugs on athletes.
Today, Mr. Fran Meehan, a gym and health teacher here at West, spent his last day teaching here. Mr. Meehan is retiring from teaching after 24 years. Earlier, Josh had a chance to talk to him about his life and career.
Well, Mr. Meehan, thank you for being here with us this evening.
My pleasure, Josh.
You've been teaching physical education and health since 1964. Do you notice any differences in West today than when you taught in the 60s and 70s?
I guess the primary difference is when I first started here back in '64, I taught only senior boys. And over the test of time, we had to go to a co-educational kind of curriculum, which, of course, has a lot of different things in it. It seems to me like back in the old days, as we say, they had all the boys and they were striving for greatness, you know. Today, it's kind of accept maybe a little mediocrity and still want the grades. That's kind of the way I look at it right now.
And you've coached football, baseball, soccer, and gymnastics. What have you enjoyed most about coaching?
Well, gymnastics was the prime reason I was brought here. And over the time, we have had very, very good gym teams. Starting in '68 to '72, we were like unbeatable, and we were in the state champion finals every year. Some of my gymnasts, I think, that have gone on, and today Richard Tobin owns and operates the Gymnastic Academy. I remember David Thomas, who scored nearly 48 points as an all-around in his senior year. Other great people have gone on to greatness in other schools. I had one boy go to the Air Force Academy, one go to the Naval Academy, Georgia Southern. So that was very good. Of course, I enjoyed coaching soccer, too, and baseball with Mr. Troutman was really a fun thing. Gymnastics is hard work. Baseball was fun.
Well, now that you're going to have a lot of free time in your hands, what are your plans for the future?
Well, I hope to operate a little more closely my tree service, getting with my sons. As they learn a little bit more of the administrative side, I hope to phase myself out and become involved in environmental issues, where I'm going to work with landfills and clean up of the park systems and hope to see how things go in that particular vein for the last couple of years of before I get into that Medicare field.
Great. All right, well, thank you again for being here.
My pleasure. Thanks a lot, Josh.
This is Josh Cook for the West Report.
Over Christmas vacation, 12 West students will take part in the Italian exchange program. Each of the students will stay with a family in Italy and have the opportunity to travel around and visit places of interest. The group will leave on December 26th and return on January 5th. We wish them all a safe and enjoyable trip. This past weekend, West sports teams opened up their winter season. So, Andrew, how did they do?
Well, many of our teams started off with a bang. Starting off with the varsity basketball team, which opened their season on Friday, last Friday, when they beat Haddon Heights 71-50. Tahim Greenhow led the victory with 28 points. Points were also brought in by Brian Spell, who had 16 points, who also broke the all-time school scoring record set by Rick Deans in 1963. The Lions also had a great second game on Monday night. This was the first game of the Washington Township Tournament, which continues on December 26th, 29th, and 30th. The Lions beat Lenape 74-69. Alex Sturm scored 28 points that game. Yesterday, the Lions had a great game against Edgewood. The results of that game will be on our next broadcast. All right, enough of the boys. Now let's go to the girls, as the girls' varsity basketball team also opened up their season last Friday. They beat Haddon Heights 65-45. Some great scorings were led by Angie Spell, who had 20 points, Beth DiRenzo, who had 18, and Chris Habina, who had 15. They had a great game at Edgewood on yesterday, and the results of that game will also be on our next broadcast. On December 29th and 30th, the team has a tournament against Kingsway, Gateway, and Collingswood. All right, that's it for basketball. Now let's go to some other sports, such as the wrestling team, which opened their season last Saturday as they beat Bishop Eustace 36-27. Scoring pins were Eric Jamerson, Keith Mahan, and Steve Wilder. Their next meet is tonight at 7:30 as the team takes on Deptford at home, so come on out and cheer your favorite wrestlers.
Since the first West report of this school year, we have been featuring each week a new teacher here at West. In our final spotlight, we will meet Miss Munns. Here at West, she teaches biology R, chemistry M. She is also the assistant coach for cheerleading. Miss Munns attended Delaware Valley College, where she majored in biology and received her bachelor's degree. She also attended Beaver College, where she received her master's degree in education. In between going to school for her bachelor and master's degree, she worked at the Franklin Institute for 2 years. Before coming to West, Miss Munns taught sophomore biology at Upper Moreland High School, where she also taught a year of chemistry. Miss Munns likes to play softball, volleyball, read books, and travel, and she says that she likes the friendly atmosphere here at West. Best wishes to Miss Munns and all the new teachers here at West for a successful school year.
This week, in the second part of our 3-part series on student television viewing, TJ Locke and I had a chance to talk with some freshmen about their television viewing habits.
Jay, how much time a day do you spend watching TV about?
Most of my free time.
Most of your free time? Now, do you just sit around watch TV, or do you do a lot amount of time to watch TV?
A lot amount, yeah.
Are there certain programs that you wait for?
Yeah, sometimes. Most movies.
Like what?
Like MacGyver and stuff like that.
Do you have cable TV?
Yes.
Do you watch cable more than regular broadcast TV?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
It's more interesting. There's better shows on it.
Like what stations do you prefer?
HBO and MTV.
And why do you like those?
They're interesting, and other TV channels don't have it, and it's just better to watch.
Okay. Hi, what's your name?
Jody,
Jody, what are your favorite programs on TV?
MTV and cable.
You don't watch any broadcast TV at all?
No,
Why is that?
because I like cable's much interesting, and I don't know.
About how much TV do you watch a day?
If I come home from school and I do my homework and then I just watch all night.
Go. What kind of programming do you like?
Well, mostly cable and cable 18.
Do you like comedies or adventure programs?
Mostly comedy.
Which one's your favorite?
Well, I like Bill Cosby and stuff like that.
Hi, what's your name?
Ray,
About how much TV do you watch a day?
a lot.
Do you have a lot of time for TV, or is it taken up by homework?
I'm taking up by homework, but when I have free time, I watch TV.
What kind of programs do you like comedy or adventure?
Comedy.
Why is that?
I don't know, like to laugh.
Okay, thanks a lot. Barry, now, when you watch TV, do you just sit home and turn on the TV, or do you make time for TV?
Well, I just sit home and watch TV. I don't make time for it. I just do it whenever it comes natural.
Are there any special programming you like?
Nothing really. I just like watching show, flip through the channels, see what's on.
Do you like comedies?
Yeah, I like Jumpin' Jack Flash. It was a funny movie, stuff like that.
You like watching movies on TV a lot?
Well, something good. If there's anything good on, I like to watch it.
Do you have cable TV?
Yes.
Do you like that better than the other kind of TV?
Some of the time. Sometimes they just play reruns on HBO and Prism. They play both on the same times and all.
Hi, what's your name?
Julia Dashoff,
Julia, how much time do you spend watching TV each night?
maybe 2 hours at the most, because I'm never home.
Do you plan to watch TV? Like, are there certain shows that you just stay home and say, I have to be home tonight so I can watch
Yeah.
the show? Or do you ever just sit home and flip through the channels?
Sometimes on Sundays when I'm bored.
But you plan your TV watching more, right?
Most of the time.
Hi, what's your name?
John Lyons.
John, how much time do you spend watching TV every night?
About 2 to 1.5 hours.
What kind of shows do you watch? Comedy, dramas?
Usually sitcoms.
What's your favorite show?
I don't have a favorite.
No favorite show? Not. What about The Cosby Show?
That's okay.
Just all right. Well, what are the shows that you like to watch the most, that you plan to watch? You stay home to watch this television show.
I like the Cosby Show and the show after it. What's it called?
Different World?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, thanks. Hi, do you watch more cable or broadcast TV?
I watch more broadcast.
Like, what kind of shows do you watch?
I watch taxi reruns and Who's the Boss and a lot of
Do you
comedy shows.
ever watch the news?
Yeah,
Where do you get your news from? What channel?
29.
29, the news? What, do you watch news at 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Do you plan your television viewing, or do you just come home and flip the channels and decide you're going to watch TV?
Well, after school, I usually do my homework, but at night I plan what I want to watch.
Do you watch TV while you do your homework?
Yeah, sometimes.
Do you watch movies, or do you watch broadcast TV?
Both, but mostly broadcast.
Okay, thanks. What kind of TV shows do you spend your time watching?
Broadcasting mostly. Well, tonight I'll watch Alf, and tomorrow night I'll probably watch Who's the Boss and Growing Pains.
What are your favorite TV shows?
Usually from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. They're the best.
Anything every night? That's your favorite TV show. What's your favorite, absolute favorite?
Alf.
And what do you hate the most?
The black and white movies on Prism.
Okay, thanks. Hi, what's your name?
Brian Libertori.
Brian, do you have a lot of time to watch TV?
Not a lot of time, maybe an hour a night.
Do you do your homework while you watch TV?
No.
Never?
No.
Never.
No.
So does that cause you to miss shows sometimes? That do you
yeah,
like
a lot of
plan your television viewing? You have to watch a certain show, or do you just flip the channels whenever you don't have homework?
Flip around.
You sure you never do your homework while you watch TV?
No, sure.
Spend a lot of time watching TV?
About an hour, 2 hours a night.
Do you do your homework while you watch TV?
Sometimes.
What are some of your favorite shows?
Alf and Cosby Show.
Freshmen here at West seem to have much more time to view television than do the seniors. This is because of a lighter homework load and the fact that most freshmen are not employed. Similar to the seniors, however, is the interest in cable television. They feel that cable TV has a better variety and programming that is more fun. Another difference is the way in which they view television. Seniors are more apt to schedule themselves around certain programs that they don't want to miss, while freshmen might just sit home and watch whatever's on. So as you can see, there are many similarities and many differences between the freshmen and seniors' viewing habits here at West. Next week, we'll take a look at the faculty. This has been TJ Locke.
Hi, I'm Drew Hannes to tell you what's hip. This week on What's Hip, we're going to take a look at the new What's Hip Top 3, which takes a look at the hippest records and movies out today. This week, we're going to take a look at the What's Hip Top 3 records. At number 3, Elton John, live in Australia with the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra. It features Elton in his last concert performance before his throat surgery. It features songs such as Your Song, Candle in the Wind, and Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. At number 2, Sting's second solo album and his follow-up to The Dream of Blue Turtles features the song We'll Be Together, which is rising high on the charts. And at number 1, In Excess's Kick features songs as Guns in the Sky, Mediate, and Mystify. That's it for What's Hip Top 3. I'll see you next time on What's Hip.
Stay tuned following the junior school news for the East-West Winter Concert highlights. On December 30th, The Truth About Dragons, a special children's production, will be shown from West Theater Workshop at 7 p.m. Due to the winter vacation, the West Report will not be shown next week. However, it will return on its regular time on January 6th.
Thank you for watching tonight's edition of the West Report. Have a happy and safe holiday, and join us again on January 6th when the West Report will return. Good night.
Good night.
Good evening and welcome to the December 23rd edition of EastCast. I'm Ashlyn Cherry along with Scott Hodis. Some of tonight's big stories include the report on the blood drive, avant-garde one-act plays, and the upcoming lip sync night. The Red Cross was at East this past Thursday and Friday for the school's annual winter blood drive. Nearly 250 students and faculty members turned out to donate blood. Overall, co-chairpersons Darshak Sangavi, Laura Bloom, and Nora Downey were hoping to top the 224 pints donated last year. With 236 pints, this winter's blood drive was a success. For those of you who were eligible to give blood this time but did not for whatever reason, please consider donating blood in the future. It is a relatively painless procedure and there are no diseases that can be transmitted by giving blood. For those who did give blood, all of the chairpersons as well as the Red Cross thank you and appreciate your donations. And finally, remember you can donate blood every 56 days and there will be another blood drive in May. Applications for juniors who would like to chair the spring blood drive will be available soon. Thanks to freshman Leah Del Rosario for the blood drive footage. East has also met the spirit of giving over the past few weeks. Special thanks to all of the people who brought in food for the food drive here at East. It is important to remember the needy all year and especially at the holiday times.
On Friday and Saturday of last week, the advanced acting class in Studio 2 presented their final project, a collection of one-act plays. They were from the Theater of the Absurd. The students performed Waiting for Godot by Samuel Beckett, stage directions from Israel Harvitz, which were directed by Brad Halnicki and Dave Weiner. The other two, Edward Albee Zeus Story and The Bald Soprano, written by Eugene Ionesco, were directed by Mr. Nation himself. Junior David Zonik reported that the students met the challenge of the absurd theater and all were excellent. He said that so much of theater is defined by limits of what is acceptable and what is not. It was refreshing to attempt something different, the avant-garde. Mirroring the rise of radicalism in the 50s and 60s, the theater of the absurd broke the boundaries then existing in theater. It was a challenge for each of the students involved. One rarely gets to experiment to that extent. Josh Mintz, who attended the plays, said they were well acted, though at times difficult to understand. The evening was filled with truly avant-garde humor and some unexpected surprises.
East has several teams which are often overlooked despite their impressive records simply because they lack varsity status. The debate team is such a team. This year's topic is stability in Latin America. The team is divided into smaller groups of two, and these groups are then separated into negative and affirmative. The affirmative can prepare an argument for the debate, but the negative side can only prepare by studying upon the topic. They never know what argument the opposing affirmative team will present. Every Wednesday, all the high school debate teams in the area meet at Cherokee High School. As of last week, the team's overall record is 4-2. The semifinals will be in February. Come out and support the debate team. Another exceptional team at East is the award-winning chess team who last week crushed another opponent. This time, the victim was Woodrow Wilson High School, losing 8-0. East's 1987 record is 6-0. The team is still holding on to its 3-year undefeated streak.
Lip Sync Night is coming up on Friday, January 15th at 7:30 p.m. Auditions have been completed and approximately 18 acts will be selected. There will be a panel of judges comprised of, as Mr. Steele so aptly put, semi-important, semi-famous people. Mr. Steele went on to say that the performers are legends in their own mind. The acts will be judged based on the overall creativity of the performance, the crowd reaction to the song, and of course, the performer's ability to lip sync. Last year's was a big success, and they expect the same large turnout for this year's. So remember, Lip Sync Night on January 15th, 7:30 p.m. February 5th, 1988 seems a long way away, but planning for the East Battle of the Bands has already begun. Auditions are being scheduled now and will be completed by January 15th. This year's show will be slightly different. There will be fewer bands competing. The reason for this is that there were too many long delays between acts last year. Mr. Steele is taking steps to make sure that this year's Battle of the Bands will be the best one ever.
Once again, Cherry Hill East is looking forward to another pleasing performance by 3 very talented bands in January. The Winter Band Concert will take place January 11th in the East Auditorium. All 3 bands, concert, symphonic, and wind ensemble, have been and will continue to practice long and hard until the final evening. Mr. Huff conducts the concert band and symphonic band. The concert band consists of East students who have special interest in performing. No special requirements or tryouts were necessary. The symphonic and wind ensemble bands had special tryouts and requirements. Band members work 40 minutes every day. Mr. Yurko, director of wind ensemble, and Mr. Huff, director of concert and symphonic bands, promise to deliver an excellent performance this winter. You can enjoy some of the music from the Winter Choral and Orchestral Concert tonight on Cable 18 after the news shows.
In sports, the boys' swimming team defeated Gloucester Catholic 123-47 last week. First places were taken by John Alberger, Jack Wright, and Perry Wasserloff. Their next opponent is AI DuPont of Delaware. The boys' varsity basketball team is just coming off a victory last Saturday night against Edgewood. Now the team is setting their sights on the annual holiday tournament here at East. So let's get an inside view on the team from Drew Katz as he interviews assistant coach Mr. Mancini.
I'm here with Mr. Mancini, one of East basketball coaches. Mr. Mancini, first of all, congratulations on your win against Edgewood. Can you tell me what your feelings are about this year's team?
It's an exciting team to watch. They play very well as a team together. They pass the ball nicely. They'll be a fun team.
How will the new three-point shot affect this team?
It's going to change some coaches' philosophies. They're going to have to do a few things differently. For our team, I know it'll make us even more exciting because we will use a three-point play. Just about all of our starting five and even a few players off the bench are capable of shooting it. So it'll provide some excitement.
So tell me about the annual Christmas tournament that is set to get underway.
Without a doubt, it's one of the best tournaments in the South Jersey, Philadelphia area. We have an 8-team tournament. Unlike most other high school teams, only have 4 teams invited. We have 8. The list includes South Philadelphia, Pemberton, Burlington City, Paul VI, Bishop Eustace, Woodrow Wilson, and Willingboro. And the majority of those teams are ranked in the top 10 at this time. We do hope to draw a good crowd. We have in the past 5-6 years that we've had this tournament. It should be a lot of fun for South Jersey basketball fans. Fun. The games start at 1:30 in the afternoon on the 26th, and they play through the bracket. The final game's at 7:30, and then the other two slots are held the 28th and the 30th. So it's this coming Saturday, then Monday, and then Wednesday.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Mancini, and good luck at the tournament. This is Drew Katz for EastCast. Don't forget to come out and watch the holiday tournament.
Anxiety and anticipation ended for many seniors on the magical December 15th deadline with the arrival of their early acceptance letters. Congratulations to all of those seniors, and a reminder to keep up your grades in the months ahead. For those of you who have yet to hear from colleges, good luck and keep your fingers crossed. We would also like to wish you a safe and happy holiday, whether you're celebrating Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or just being off from school.
That's it for the news tonight. Special thanks to Mr. Gordon Hampson, Miss Peggy Beck, and Jeff Kahn. Thank you for joining Ashton Sherry and me, Scott Hodis, this evening. Stay tuned for the East-West Winter Choral and Orchestra Concert, which follows the junior high school news. Tonight we leave you on the road with Ophelia, who is not sad, but when she went to the sad meeting, they asked her to remind you all, please don't drink and drive. Happy holidays. See you January 6th. Good night, Ophelia.
Hi, I'm Jason Pollock with the Constitutional Minute. The 200th anniversary of the Constitution just passed, and Philadelphia and Washington, D.C. had a big celebration for it. First, in Washington, President Reagan did the Pledge of Allegiance for everybody, and Warren Burger did the preamble to the Constitution a couple minutes later. The next day, there was a parade in Philadelphia, and that same day, when night began, that was probably the most fun. People had parties, there was a gorgeous fireworks display, and they lit up the Ben Franklin Bridge. The Ben Franklin Bridge was nothing big, though. It looked like a couple of street lights. It would have been better off if they put, like, one extra color in there or something, or made it red, white, and blue or something like that. Otherwise, I guess the celebration was pretty good. This has been Jason Pollock with the Constitutional Minute.
Good evening. I'm Aviva Kushner, and this is Carusi News. I hope you all had a very happy and joyous Hanukkah, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Carusi Junior School qualified 6 students for South Jersey Orchestra. Melody Lee, Pam Cito, Joey Chang, Gavi Heine, Teddy and Daniel Rabinowitz went through rigorous auditions in order to reach this honored position. We congratulate you on your fine performance. Winter began yesterday, Tuesday, December 22nd. The Farmer's Almanac says it's going to be a very cold winter, so bundle up. Speaking of a cold winter, here's another ski trip reminder. I know Scott told you about it last week, but this is the last time that Carusi News will be able to tell you about this event. The ski trip is sponsored by Mr. Golden and Mr. Ritchie and will be held on Wednesday, December 30th from 3:30 to 9:30 p.m. All students are reported to the Carusi parking lot at exactly 3:15 p.m. The bus will be leaving at 3:30, so please be there. Remember, either bring your money for lunch or brown bag it. Arrange for a ride home at 10 o'clock p.m. from the Carusi parking lot. In case of bad weather, a phone chain will be started at 1 o'clock that day. Bad weather doesn't mean snow. Bad weather means a warm and sunny day. Last Friday, a dance was held here in our gym, and of course, Carusi News was there. Everyone looks like they're having a great time. As you can see, it was the holiday social, and everybody got dressed up in their finest clothes for this event. I had the opportunity to speak with one of Carusi's students. I'm sure you'll recognize her as soon as you see her. I'm here at the holiday social with one of the students. You've probably seen her on Carusi News because she's a member of the staff. Hello, Catherine. Are you having a nice time?
Yes.
I hear you're going on a trip this vacation. Where to?
Saipan.
Saipan? Would you please tell me and the audience exactly where Saipan is?
It's located in the Pacific Ocean, under Japan mostly.
Oh, really? And how long are you going for?
About a month.
And exactly why are you going to Saipan?
I'm going to visit my father, my stepmother, and my little brother.
That's wonderful. I hope you have a very safe trip and a Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Well, I think we'll interview Catherine when she gets back from that month-long trip to Saipan. Laurie Melson also had a chance to talk with a temporary faculty member. What I mean by that is she was substituting for Mr. Montgomery.
Hi, I'm here with Mrs. Gilbert. I understand this is the first dance that you've chaperoned. What are your reactions to it?
Oh, I'm having a great time. I like watching all the kids have fun.
Good. Who's this good-looking gentleman next to you?
This is my husband, Paul.
How you doing?
Well, thank you for joining us. I'm glad you're having a good time.
Thank you.
We'd like to thank the man responsible for this festive occasion, none other than Mr. Lee, along with his student council. They were also in charge of these beautiful Carusi sweatshirts, which were just given out this past week. You remember Crazy Freddy's commercial. Now Melissa Connor will wrap up our show with a very special interview. Melissa?
Thank you, Aviva. Hi, I'm here with a very special mystery guest. I'll sure you'll recognize him immediately. We here at Carusi News just can't believe that we're fortunate enough to have a man of such great importance with us today. Well, I guess I've kept you in suspense long enough. Let's find out who he is. Hello, Santa Claus. How are you?
Good evening, Melissa. Please call me Nick.
How did you know my name?
I know everyone's name at this time of year.
I'm sure you do. Well, tomorrow's the big night. Are you all ready?
Absolutely.
Because we know you've been working overtime these past few weeks.
We sure have.
Do you have a lot of good boys and girls to visit this year?
Oh, thousands and thousands.
I was just wondering, where do you keep your reindeer when it's not Christmas time?
Well, they like to rest and graze up at the North Pole. They have a very long journey, you know, and it's kind of tiring.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but does Mrs. Claus ever get upset that you leave her all alone on Christmas Eve?
Oh, not at all, Melissa. She enjoys this holiday as much as we all do, and she looks forward to it.
Because I'm sure she must get worried that you travel so far in such a short time.
I imagine she does.
Do you have any laws or rules you have to observe while you're in the sky?
No, not really.
Okay. Do you prefer it to snow, or do you like it to be a clear night?
Oh, snow, absolutely.
Do your reindeer enjoy the snow?
Surely, especially Rudolph. He really does like to light the way with his red nose.
Well, we're just so glad that you could be here with us today. We know how very busy you are.
Oh, it's been my pleasure. And since you don't have school tomorrow, I would like to give you and the Carusi News staff their gift right now so that you may use it.
This is for us?
That is for you.
Thank you so much. This is great. This
You're
is
quite
really
welcome.
nice. Thank you, and we have a gift for you, too. This is from everyone at Carusi News, too.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. We just thank you again for coming here today with us.
It was my pleasure, and happy holiday to all, and to all a good night.
You too. Well, on behalf of the entire news team, I'm Melissa Connell saying have a great holiday. Good night.